What going on? Welcome back to my channel. Oh my god, it'll be so weird saying that. I don't know why. Just rock with me right quick. If you're new here, my name is Delani, better known as DeLiberry340, and I'm on this content journey with 70 plus other content creators where we are, altering the YouTube algorithm to remind them that Black BookTube is reading and we are present and we are here and we are important. Okay, so this is part of a 30-day challenge where we post long form content every day for 30 days. I don't know what day it is today, but let's get into it. Today's video is 10 Black authors that will alter your mind. So I made a list. I have a list here in my notepad of 10 authors that alter your mind. And I had to sit and I had to think about it, but I actually didn't have to think about it hard because these are authors where I have read multiple copies of their books. I think about them often. I think about their books often. I've spoken about them previously, and they're some of my auto-buy authors. All ready? Let me get into it. First on the list. And I would like to preface this video by saying these are not bad authors. Just because they alter your mind, it's not a bad thing. It's actually good because it means it challenges the way you think about certain topics and the way you think about certain storylines. Let's go with our first author. And she was the first author that came to mind because she is the queen of writing romance, the queen of love, and I love love. I was introduced to this author in 2023, and that's when I first started my romance reading journey, and that's when I kind of realized that, Delani, you are a lover's girl. And after I started reading her books, I was like, oh my god, I love reading romance. I love reading different types of romances. And since I started reading her in 2023, I have also been collecting her books and working my way through her back catalog, like her older works. And Miss Kennedy Ryan is that girl. And she alters your mind because she has a way of reminding you that love exists. And it's not every love has to be a struggle love. And you will find your happily ever after, that there will be a happy ending. And I think that's important for those of us, because right now I'm in my fuck men era, really and truly. But when I read Kennedy Ryan, I changed my thinking just a little bit slightly for that moment. Like, oh my god, there might be one out there for me. But she changes that thinking that you deserve the happy. You deserve the happy ending. You deserve someone loving you for you, but also loving you in the way that you deserve to be loved. And that's why she's on this list with altering your mind. Because whenever I feel like, yeah, maybe love isn't meant for me right now in this lifetime, I think about Kennedy Ryan and I think about the books that she writes, and like, yeah, I hung on to that hope. So thank you, Kennedy Ryan, for giving me that hope that love will find me and it will be someone who loves me for me and they will be happy to love me. The next person on this list that will alter your mind is Octavia Grant. Woo! I don't know what she puts in these books, but she writes like thrillers. They're mind-blowing. Like, she leaves you speechless. And I said it alter your mind because by the time you finish reading it, it's silence. And you're like, damn, Octavia, that was kind of fucked up, not gonna lie. But it was good. And then you question yourself, is something wrong with me? So Octavia Grant definitely has to be on there. And this person. Oh my god. When I say she alters your mind, because her writing is so good. Her writing is so good that sometimes it does leave you questioning your moral grounds. And it's like, Arya, why Arya Days? You have me questioning myself sometimes. The books that you write are so good, but you have me questioning myself sometimes, and that's what I mean by they alter your mind. Because the things that you write in there, they are crazy, but they are crazy good, and I like that. Like, yes, okay, it's not something that I would do in real life, but in fake life, I'm with it. And I don't know if that is questioning my moral compass a little bit, but you know, I fucks with you the long way, so don't even worry about it. Don't worry about it. Like, we locked in for life, and that's all that matters, honestly speaking. The next person that will alter your mind is S.A. Cosby, and that's because he writes thrillers, but his thrillers are also like emotional in a sense. Again, I can't speak for everybody. I could speak for me because I still think about Razor Blade Tears, and that was emotional for me. But his writing is good. That's the thing with these authors that alter your mind. The writing is good. It's just the way how they compose that story. It just leaves you mind blown, amazed, like, wow, they really did this. And S.A. Cosby is one of those, like, you are going to be mind blown book after book. And I am still working my way through his catalog. I think I've read 2 or 3 books right now by him, but he's definitely another one of those auto read authors. This next one is a YA thriller author, Joelle Wellington. Authors who write thriller, I have to give you your props, because I'm a very, very scary person, so I very rarely do read thrillers. I don't watch scary movies. That's not me. I don't like scary things. But YA thrillers, I like it because I feel like it's a little bit more condensed than adult thrillers. And Joelle Wellington is one of those authors that when you close the book, you be like, what did I just read? Because it's like not a slow pace, it's a medium pace, but each chapter interconnects so well that by the end, you're like, I would have never thought this is where this story was going, but it's so good. Like, she just writes it so well. Oh my god, like 2 books off the top of my head that I could think about when I was like, wow. Their Vicious Games, and I think it was the Blonde Dies First. Girls Who Play Dead. Yeah, add her to your list. If you like me and you scary, Joelle Wellington is a good YA trailer for you to start out with. The next person who on my list is also another romance author, and it is Farah Rashan. She writes romance, but it's so cutesy. It's like Kennedy Ryan. Like, they make you believe love is there and it's right at your fingertips. And with Farah Rashan, I always know that I could expect a cutesy love story, whether it's a second chance romance or a small town romance. I can always expect that if I am in like a little slump, she's going to alter my mind to make me feel all girly and cutesy and blushy. And I absolutely love Farah Rashan down so bad. And I feel like every time I meet her, I feel like we're friends. She may not know who I am, but I feel like we're friends, you know? This next author is very near and dear to me because she's one of my absolute favorite authors. And I'm her favorite island girl. She said it multiple times. Just saying. But Jacquel G. And the reason why she alters your mind is because she is the queen of cliffhangers. And she's going to leave you there like, what in the world? she's going to leave you there flipping like, nah, this can't be the last page. And the reason why I say she alters your mind, because you know she coming with a cliffhanger, but you just so stuck in there, like you just love her writing so much, you're gonna keep coming back. Even though the next one gonna leave you for a cliffhanger. And that's why she alters your mind, because the writing is just that damn good. That fuck the cliffhanger. We're gonna still keep coming back, and we still gonna be the delusional people like, this to the end. There's nothing else, but you still sliding across that Kindle like, this can't be the end, it gotta be more. Oh, this is the end of the book for real? And that's how she alters my mind. Because I know there's gonna be a cliffhanger. But I still gonna show up and show when that book releases, because fuck the cliffhanger. Just give me the book. I can read it regardless. I don't need the series to be complete. I just need to know what's gonna happen next at that moment. So just give me the book. I'm one of those people where I don't need to wait for the series to be complete before I read it. I'm probably not going to read the book as it just dropped, because more than likely I'm already reading 11 books. But I'm gonna read it. Fuck when the series ends. Just give me the damn book. And Jackwell does that. At least for me. I don't know about you, but I know for me. My next author is another one who's near and dear to me, and I love her real bad, and she's my favorite rom-com author, is Tanvir Peart. And how she alters my mind is because she writes rom-com. And I love love. I also love funny stuff. And the way she writes, like, I know how you're probably saying, but she said everybody is so good. Yes, but when it comes to writing rom-com, she's just naturally funny. So I feel like if you are not like a big romancy girl or a big romancy guy, like romance is not your top favorite genre, and you want to try like something romancy, then do a rom-com, I would highly suggest Tanvir. I feel like she can make a believer out of you, because it's not going to be full-blown romance. You are going to get laughed. Like she says, she is a creator of spice and shenanigans, and that's literally what it is. I guarantee you from page 1 of the book, she's going to have you cackling to the end. And I'm not even, like, I'm not over-exaggerating. That's just how Tanvir is. And it's just that damn good. Matter of fact, just start with Elegant City. It's a standalone. It's an age gap, but it's so damn good, and it's also one of my comfort reads. Read the damn book. Go ahead. This next person on my list, I was introduced to this author last year. Her very first book that I read from her was Enigma. C.M. Barnes. Yes. She alters my mind in the sense of erotica. Because when it comes to her, yes, they're gonna be fucking in them books. But there's always layers. Like, it's not just about fucking. Like, it's going to be so many layers to that storyline. So many layers to those characters and their character development. Like, they're not just gonna be fucking. It's gonna be a lot of fucking. And it's gonna be out there. But there's so many different type of representations and things of importance within those stories that she will alter your mind about erotica. But she didn't have to alter my mind about it then, because I was always a lover of erotica. But she alters your mind also in the way of thinking of sexual freedom, sexual liberation, and just being honest and true to yourself. And, just being you. Like, forget what anybody else have to say about you. If this is what you like, that's what you like. And live in your truth. And that's what I love about C.M. Barnes. Like, even though when people always have something negative to say about erotica and they have something negative to say about Enigma, C.M. Barnes stand 10 toes down on it. And she shifts that negative narrative to something positive and, highlight what we should be focusing on, which is sexual freedom. Sexual liberation, being true to who you are, trying new things, love what you love, and forget what the naysayers are saying. And I just absolutely love C.M. Barnes for that. 10 toes down. Real bad. And the last person who will alter your mind, because every time I read a book from her, all I literally hear is silence. Like, I have to sit in my thoughts, and I have to go on Google, because 9 times out of 10 that book is going to be in reference to a real event. And this author that I'm talking about is Tiffany D. Jackson. Every single time she just like, she does something to my brain, and I'm like, how did you write this? Like, how did you come up with this? And not just that, but the extensive research that she does to write these storylines have me questioning her mental sanity sometimes. Because how can you sit there, do this research, do these interviews about these things that's happening with these people, write it so well, and then sleep at night? Because, not gonna lie, Tiffany D. Jackson, sometimes after I read your books, I can't sleep at night unless I go open a romance book afterwards. Because it's like, you fucked up my mind. You did. Especially with Monday's Not Coming. Grown was actually the very first book I read from her. And when she actually told us on her Blood in the Water tour what that book was based on, and not the R. Kelly. It was not R. Kelly. We was all wrong. Yeah. Blood in the Water, like those books, I had to sit in quiet for a little bit, and then I had to do some research. I had to go on Google and find out the source of this storyline, because I couldn't believe it. And this is why I love going to author signings, because you always learn something new about them, learn something about their background. And it pieces together their stories, it pieces together their writing, it pieces together who they are as an author, what makes them be an author. And I just love hearing that background information from them. But these 10 Black authors will be sure to alter your mind, but in a good way. And if you have not checked out any of these authors, I highly, 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 highly suggest you add them to your summer TBR, because I want you to read them before the summer ends. And I'm not gonna lead you astray. I'm not. I remember, books don't expire. Buy the book, you can read it anyways. Check out you.